Today, 55% of the world's population lives in cities. According to the United Nations Department of Economic and Social Affairs, it's expected that by 2030, that figure will rise to 68%. As global urbanization will continue to be driven by a handful of countries, the United Nations anticipates that India, China, and Nigeria will account for 35% of all urbanization. By then, the global human population is expected to reach 7.8 billion people, and global population is predicted to grow 8.5 billion by 2050. As the population grows, cities will continue to grow in size, and the top largest cities will need to expand even further. So down to the critical question of where will everyone live with a population growing so rapidly? Are the largest cities likely to cope with the challenges in 2030? Find out as we bring you the top 5 biggest cities in the world. But before anything else, don't miss out on any video updates. Make sure to subscribe. Number 5. Mexico City, Mexico. Population 21,671,908. Not only is it the capital of Mexico, but also the oldest capital city in the Americas. Currently, there are 21.9 million people living in the greater Mexico City, and it's expected to grow to 23.9 million by 2030. The city generates a massive 15.8% of Mexico's GDP due to its immense size, making it one of the world's most important and productive financial and cultural centers. It was 5 times as large as Costa Rica, and similar to Peru, its economy was the 5th largest in Latin America. The crime rate in Mexico City is also skyrocketing, while air pollution levels are soaring and the city's population is surging. The increasing number also means more motor vehicles, meaning more traffic jams, worse air pollution, and aggravating health risks. Within the past years, many of Mexico City citizens have suffered from health issues caused by air pollution. Every year, up to 1,000 deaths are attributed to poor air quality. Awful, isn't it? Construction dust and the frequent roadwork are to blame for all the traffic jams. The government has planted 10 million trees, mandated gas stations to sell unleaded fuel, and introduced alternative fuels for government vehicles to reverse this trend. Number 4. Sao Paulo, Brazil. Population 21,846,507. Brazil's largest city in the Southern Hemisphere is one of the world's top 10 largest metropolises. The largest gay pride parade in the world takes place in the city of Sao Paulo, a global city heavily influenced by the arts, entertainment, finance, and commerce. In 2011, the municipality had a population of 11.31 million, making it known colloquially as Sampa or Cidade da Garoa. Sao Paulo had 39 municipalities with an estimated 21 million people in 2020, and 38 smaller cities are included within this definition. Approximately by 2030, more than 27 million people will live in Greater Sao Paulo. There are 7,216.3 people per square kilometer in the city proper, 18,690 per square mile. In comparison, over 21 million people live in the metropolitan region, with a much lower density of 2,469 people per square kilometer. In 2021, Sao Paulo had a metro area population of 22,237,000, an increase of 0.88% from 2020, making it the 4th largest city globally. Number 3. Shanghai, China. Population 26,317,104. Currently, 26 million people live in Shanghai, and the city is expected to have an estimated population of 38 million by 2030. Greater Shanghai is China's largest urban area and the 3rd most populated city on Earth. In the 1930s, the town changed from a fishing village and market town to a wealthy commercial and financial center. It's astonishing what a difference a century can make, isn't it? The Shanghai Tower is the world's second tallest building at 632 meters, showcasing China's booming economy. According to the International Container Shipping Association, Shanghai handled 42 million containers in 2018. Meanwhile, Los Angeles, the largest port in the United States, held only 9.8 million containers in 2018. Number 2. Delhi, India. Population 29,399,141. A population of 29 million people currently resides in the Greater Delhi area in India. The population is expected to reach 36 million by 2030. New Delhi, India's capital, also lies within the region. With 18 billionaires and 23,000 millionaires living in Delhi, it makes it India's second richest city after Mumbai. Around 50% of the population lives in slums and unauthorized colonies on the other side of the wealth spectrum. People in these areas have few basic services, and they're forced to defecate outside every fifth day. I can only imagine the unbearable stench, can you? A report estimates that air pollution in Delhi kills an estimated 2 million people every year, making it one of the most populated cities on the planet. The air quality in Delhi damages the lungs of 50% of all children, contributing to Delhi's high death rate from chronic respiratory diseases and asthma. Air quality indexes rank the city having severe or hazardous conditions. As a result of the Great Smog of Delhi in 2017, it topped 10 times the safe level. In preparation for our ultimate top list, here are some of the closest runners-up. Cairo. Population 20,484,965. Dhaka. Population 20,283,552. Mumbai. Population 20,185,064. Number 1. Tokyo, Japan. Population 37,435,191. While the Greater Tokyo area has a ballooning population of 38.1 million now, this figure is expected to rise to 37.2 million by 2030. The city is a very safe place despite its size. A third of all the people in Japan live in the city, and the majority of the population is very old, making the overall population stagnant. Further fueling the declining population in rural areas of Japan is the migration of young people to cities in search of work. Globally, an average of 25 people live per square kilometer, but in Tokyo, the number is 6,200, representing an 18-fold increase. There you have it, 5 of the biggest cities in the world. Which of these cities have you visited so far? Which of the world's biggest cities are you planning on visiting soon? Comment below and let us know what you think. For more videos like this, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. That's it for now. Thanks for watching and see you next time.